Have you ever thought about this question? Why is it that both people work to earn money? Some people save up for a down payment in 3 years. Some people still live paycheck to paycheck even after working for 5 years. Why do you always swear you'll save money? In the end, you always find your wallet is emptier than your face. Is it because you lack self-discipline? Is your income too low? Perhaps the problem doesn't lie in these surface features. It's not in your brain. That's right. Saving money seems like a simple math problem. Income minus expenditure equals savings. But in reality, however, is an extremely complex psychological problem. Our brain, not designed to save money. He prefers to live for the moment, avoiding pain. So if you always feel that saving money is against your nature, extremely painful, difficult to persevere, don't blame yourself. It's really not all your fault. You can't manage money. Actually, it's because you can't manage your emotions. Savings are not a result of income. Rather, it is a learnable psychological ability. These viewpoints, all of this comes from the performance I'm going to give for you today. This divine book is being discussed. Psychology of Saving Money. He wasn't just another cold, impersonal book I've read. How to Keep Accounts. How to Invest, a reference book. He is a book that strikes straight to the soul. Let go of those deep-seated anxieties about money in your heart. All fears, impulses, and desires were laid bare. A psychological diagnosis report that is clear and easy to understand. Read this book thoroughly. Your biggest takeaway. It will no longer be just a few dry money-saving tips. Instead, it was a complete hostage reinstallation system. You'll suddenly realize, so that's why I can't save money. It's because of this psychological loophole of mine. It turns out that the one who always held me back, it is another self within. You will begin to see things from a completely new God's eye view. Examine your relationship with money. From then on, saving money is no longer a chore that requires gritting your teeth and persevering. Sometimes it becomes a natural thing, even a somewhat addictive game. Okay, let's get down to business. In the previous section, we mentioned that saving money is a psychological battle. In the first battlefield where we launched this battle, there's something called a mental account in our brains. Household. What is mental accounting? This is behavioral economics, a super important concept in learning. This is also the cornerstone of this book. He said, each of us in our hearts. I won't put all my money in one place. Managed in a unified main account. Instead, it will be divided into doors. They were then categorized and placed into different virtual wallets. For example, a salary account is hard-earned money. Don't spend money recklessly. This is unexpected wealth in my year-end bonus account. You can treat yourself. This investment income account is free money. Once you earn money, you have to spend it on your grocery money account. This is daily expenses. Flowers should be spent. This is an investment in your image, money spent on clothes. Cannot be omitted. It sounds like there's no problem, right? But what's scary is that, this process is entirely subconscious. You can't even tell. It is these invisible accounts, subtly manipulating your spending decisions. The book tells a very classic case. Let's say you're planning to go to a concert today. The ticket costs 100 yuan. But just as you are about to set off, you discover, in scenario A, that you have lost 100 yuan in cash. Scenario B. You lost that concert ticket worth 100 yuan. In which case, you are more likely to spend another 100 yuan to buy a ticket again to see it. Most people would say in scenario A, what bad luck. Organizing a concert still depends on, then pay for the ticket. In this scenario, His Majesty would say, never mind, never mind. It's too much of a loss, I'm not watching anymore, although both resulted in a loss of 100 yuan. But our feelings were completely different. Because in mental accounting, the cash account and the entertainment account are separate. Losing cash is a general loss. Although it hurts, but it doesn't affect my entertainment budget. And lost the ticket. It feels like my entertainment account was wiped clean. Spend another 100 yuan. That's equivalent to spending 200 yuan to see a show. That's too extravagant. Unacceptable to watch. This is the immense power of mental accounting. He made us judge the value of money. Loss of unified standards. Becoming emotional. Irrationality again, it affects each of us. Experienced life scenarios. Tax refunds every spring. When you receive a tax refund of several $1,000s, how would you handle this? Doesn't it feel like a windfall? This money came for free. He must have spent it. So I bought a mobile phone. Buy a bag and have a big meal. The money disappeared instantly. But if you think about it rationally, tax refunds are your own money. It's already part of your salary. The government just kept it for you, temporarily. I just gave it back to you. If you hadn't paid that extra tax back then, this money is part of your normal salary. You might save it. But once he enters the mental account of tax refund, he became an unexpected windfall. It would be a disservice to myself not to spend it. What should we do then? How to break free from the mental accounting trap? This book gave us a very sharp methods. Account rules and tag reset. Account rules. Consciously try to use all your money. View it on a large plate. Whether it's wages, bonus tax refund, red packet investment returns. They all share a common name, your wealth. When you receive a windfall, tell yourself immediately, this is not money from a windfall account. This is the money in my wealth account. This cognitive shift, it can greatly reduce your desire for impulsive spending. 2. Tag reset. Actively pay money to label yourself with the tags you want. For example, you receive a bonus of 3,000 yuan. Don't let it automatically go into your reward account. Instead, we manually labeled him with a new tag. This is the first seasonal trip I'll be taking next year. Or perhaps this is the diamond of my future free life. When you give this money a long-term perspective, meaningful new tags, your urge to consume his products will drop sharply. His desire to protect him will surge. Even, you can use mental accounting to help you save money. For example, opening a dedicated account. The name could be Dream Fund or Fanner account. After receiving my monthly salary, I immediately transferred the money I wanted to deposit into the account. Because you've already settled this score in your mind. Household marks as sacred. Unusable. Over time, you really wouldn't want to touch this batch of stuff.